YouTube, what it do? If you my fam, welcome back. You new to the channel, just call me Kinfolk. So look, you feel me? Nigga had to hit that bitch for the one time. You heard me? Yes, sir. We finna tap in. Now today, we're gonna be talking about the rapper by the name of Costa Titch. Now, he passed away, a couple days ago, right? So we gonna dive deep on, the whole situation. So without further ado, let's see what's going on. Now, first things first. Like most of these things always are, if we take Costa Titch stage name, it happens to synchronize with death, right? With 118 in the ordinal cipher, and also with 118 in the Latin cipher. So his rap name was already manifesting death. See, these are the things these rappers might not be aware of. I'm gonna say might not, because hey, they could just know, right? But Costa Titch, let's dive deep on that stage name itself, man, because it's very interesting that Costa Titch also equals 37 in the full reduction cipher, as he passed away on 37 date numerology, right? So what you're looking at right here is the practice of Gematria. This is the practice of turning letters into numbers. This is an ancient practice. This is nothing new under the sun. We're just new to figuring out and catching on, right? So we see these things in the mainstream media are happening by the numbers. So let's keep going. Let's keep going with this rap name, Costa Titch. Because Costa Titch also equals 62 in the reverse full reduction cipher, as sacrifice also equals 62. And it's interesting that he died 6 weeks and 2 days after his birthday. Everything is surrounded around these people's birthdays in the industry. It's already stated in the Satanic Bible that the highest holiday is one's own day of birth in the Satanic religion. So in this industry, man, everything is surrounded around these people's birthdays, right? So once again, all of this is surrounded around his rap name, Costa Titch. Now, it's also interesting that his next upcoming birthday next year, that he's not gonna see, is on the exact 46th week of his death. Just like sacrifice, you see how we had sacrifice here in the reverse reduction, and we get sacrifice again when we take his next birthday. So sacrifice is already written all around this situation. Now, Costa Titch scored a major hit with Big Flexer, which has more than 45 million YouTube views, showcasing the Amapiano local sub-genre of house music, blending house, jazz, and lounge music, right? So we know in these headlines, when they point out to you this artist's biggest song, biggest record, biggest album, biggest hit, best believe it's connected. As you can see, these people in the background giving you the devil horns. You got the one-eye symbolism in the background, and then you got Akon, little cocoon head ass. So you already know that he's involved as well, because Costa Titch was signed to Akon, right? So we gonna really dive deep on that. But first, let's touch on why they gave you the major hit Big Flexer in the news headlines. So if we actually take, right, like the article said, like this video has 46 million views, this is his biggest song. So if we take his biggest song, Big Flexer, in the day that his biggest song premiered on YouTube, which happened to be December 2nd, 2021. Now, if we take that day to the day that Costa Titch passed away, March 11, 2023, we get a span of exactly 464 days. Just like Costa Titch equals 464. So we done got Costa Titch in every single cypher. Every way, every which way. We done got Costa Titch. We done got his rap name. We done got his stage name. Every which way. Even when you put it in just the years and the days. Costa Titch passed away a year and 99 days. You know that number of completion, right? The number 9. But a year and 99 days after his biggest hit song, Big Flexer, premiered on YouTube. Just like Costa Titch's real name, Costa Sabanaglu. You feel me? I already told y'all, all I gotta do is flip a switch on my brain and I can mimic any accent in life. You hear me? Costa Sabanaglu. You heard me? 199. That's what it happens to equal when you take the English language forwards. A is 1, B is 2, C is 3. In that chronological order. And this is just what you happen to get, right? Well, come on. Now, Costa Titch's death also comes 66 weeks after the premiere of his biggest song, Big Flexer, when Big Flexer equals 66. This is what these things happen to equal. And this is what the death is circulated around. It's all circulated around their biggest hit. This is how they're taking these people out. This is how they're taking these people out. Whether it be real or whether it be fake, right? But come on. Now, Big Flexer also equals 42. Now let's get into it, right? Is that a third? Is that 38? Is that 38 on his jacket? That's crazy. But Big Flexer equals 42, right? So we have to touch on the fact that Costa Titch is a South African artist, right? He could really pass for a white man, but you know, he's very, very, very light-skinned South African. You see what I'm saying? So he gonna get hit with that 42 as well. There's no discrimination. You see what I'm saying? So come on, let's dive in on it. Because even his last name, Sabanaglu, equals 42 as well, just like the N-word equals 42 in slavery. We already know that. We're already well aware of the number 42. There's no need to do a deep dive on this number in this video, right? We already know what this means as soon as we see it. Great mockery. And this is what's going on. A mockery, another mockery ritual. But what's so crazy, right? This mockery is also connected to the other South African rapper that just passed away last month. AKA, you already knew it was going to be a connection, right? This same mockery connection. If we take the death of AKA, Yearn and Fours, if we take his death and we take Costa Titch's death, right? Costa Titch died on the 4th week in the 2nd day of AKA's death. In other words, the 1st month and the 2nd day of AKA's death, or just simply the 30th day of AKA's death. Just like the N-word equals 42, 102, and 30. So write down by the numbers, these people was connected. Their deaths were connected. Their deaths were a mockery ritual, and they were both two South African rappers, two light-skinned South African rappers. Just to tell you how they feel, right? 42, 102, and 30, man. Most importantly, that number 42, right? Because this goes back to AKA, just to swing it back to AKA, and just to remind you how the mockery was around his death, right? Because he died in the month of February, which equals 42, you know, Black History Month. But come on. This also marks, right, because Costa Titch signed his global deal with Akon in February. And then he dies the next month after that. Like Akon was looking for a soul to sell, right? Come on. Right? Because we can connect this back to Kieran and Jared Forbes, right? Because his place of death was Durban, South Africa, which equals 181 when 181 happens to be the 42nd prime number, right? Kieran and Forbes also lived for a span of 420 months. The number 42 once again. The number 42 is always lingering around these people's situation. Every time it's a black entertainer in the industry passing away, there's always a 42 lingering around. This is what these people are getting taken out up off of, right? Come on. Even his last album, right, his posthumous release of Mass Country, which came about 17 days, just like Kill equals 17. But this album came out 17 days after his death, right? Which happened to be called Mass Country, which also equals 42. Once again, man, his death date of February 10th, in other words, written backwards, in most countries and other countries, the 10th of February, 102, when the N word equals 102. Even the city that he passed away in, Durban, equals 102. Even Kieran, aka Forbes, equal 102. That really make you think, what was really the motivation behind Young Jeezy's album, Thug Motivation 102. But come on, right? Because we can bring this right back to Costa Titch, right? With the 102 also sticking with his situation with Johannesburg, South Africa, equaling 102 in the reduction cipher. And remember, 102, right? Because Costa Titch's death is on the 1 month, 0 week, and 2nd day of AKA's death. 102. Yeah, 102. So we know that these people are being mocked on their way out, right? Even if we dive deeper on that Johannesburg suburb, we even get Nasrec, which also equals 102. And then just look at the synchronicity between the two. Look at the synchronicity between Nasrec and the N-word. And look at Costa Titch's face. Look at his face. Look at how he giving you the vow of silence, right? Telling you he not gonna speak. He not gonna speak on nothing that's really going on. He's not gonna speak on anything. So we don't know if he's really dead or alive, right? But come on. All we know is he said he gonna play ball though. Whatever it is though, whatever the case may be, he said he finna play ball. He ain't finna tell none of the secrets. You hear me? But come on. Right? Because at the exact age of Costa Titch is very interesting, right? Because he died on Kill Numerology, right? With him being 28 years and 44 days old. This is why his birthday was changed. This is why his death age was changed from 27 to 28 for the numbers to line up. Yeah, a lot of y'all was saying, yeah, Costa Titch died at 27. He was 27 club. But see, the 27 club didn't fit for his situation, right? Because he also died on the 44th day. He died 44 days after his birthday, right? So it would only make sense to bump up his age, right? Because Kill equals 28 and 44. You see what I'm saying? So now y'all see why they do what they do in the fashion that they do it, right? Well, come on. I don't see how you can ride something crazy right? Like that, man. Now let's get into the number for dishonesty, right? Because even the day that Costa Titch collapsed on stage, I gotta mention that part. He collapsed on stage. Like the world is a stage, but The day that he collapsed happened to be 311. When the number for dishonesty equals 311, and then he died 1 month and 13 days after his birthday, when the number for dishonesty equals 113. So the number for dishonesty is written all over this situation, down to the day that it happened on. So are y'all being honest about this? Did y'all just walk him off the stage? Is the new question that we have to ask. Is this a real death that we're dealing with? Is this a real death, or is this just a character assassination? But come on. 113, just like the other 113s that revolve around the industry, right? All these other 113s, remember, all we're doing is taking the letters in their chronological order. And these are the numbers that we happen to get. We happen to get the same number, 113, right? Come on. Woo! Now, y'all know we've been talking about the skull and bones all year, right? We've been talking about the skull and bones with us being in the year of the skull and bones, right? 2023, which happens to be the 322nd anniversary of Yale University, which is home, headquarters to the skull and bones. Now, it's very interesting that Costa Titch's death Costa Titch's birthday next year is on the 322nd day of his death. Just like the skull and bones, man. Another death ritual. Another brotherhood of death. The skull and bones, the brotherhood of death. Another death ritual. These are rituals that's in front of y'all, people. These is rituals that's right in front of y'all. I need y'all to understand that if y'all new to this channel. These are rituals that we're looking at. But come on. Now, to bring Akon into the situation. Hey, check this out. Aliane, the Malabuga, Time, Pura, Naka, Lulu, Badara, Akon, Theam. You hear me? Hey, I'm a motherfucker with these names, cuz. You hear me? Long ass fucking name, right? But check out the fact that Costa Titch's death is actually on the 330th day of Akon's age, right? His current age of 49, right?
I don't see how you can ride something crazy.
And his artist that he just signed last month, his death happens to be on the 330th day of his age. Yeah, his birthday ain't came up yet. So yeah, his current age as of 2022, right? And these are the numbers that we just so happen to get, right? But come on. Look at him showing you his alliance. Look at that ugly ass fucking end table. Who the fuck has that in their house? Who gets shit like that in their house? And look at the comments. They on his ass. They said the checker floorboard. Find him a beam of seat. They cussing his ass out in Arabic. That's Arabic right there. You hear me? So shout out to my Arabic niggas that understand what's going on. You see what I'm saying? They getting his ass every which way. This shit is worldwide. It don't matter. As you can see, even in South Africa, these folks getting down with the program. It does not matter, right? Need to lock his little goofy ass back up and don't let his ass out this time. They won't let me out, no. Big nose ass nigga, bell pepper nose ass nigga. Double barrel booger shooter nose ass nigga. You don't get your long forehead ass on. You see how long that nigga forehead is? That nigga ain't get that surgery right. Nah, you couldn't have went to somebody that specialized in black folks. That long ass hairline that man gave you. Your shit's supposed to end at your eyebrows. This nigga hairline end at his temple. You don't get your nuck if you buck looking ass nigga. Fat ass. These fat ass bell bottoms you got on. Man, what? Them knickerbockers you wearing. Is those Bugle Boy jeans you're wearing? Looking ass. Bro, you don't get your goof ass up out of here, dog. But man, that's all we got, man. You know these folks got to show you, who they down with, And the fact that, this sealed the deal. The fact that his artist death is on the 330th day of his age. And then just so recently, in February 21st, that's probably when that man signed that damn deal. Shit. He was probably sitting in that damn seat, and then they removed his ass just to show you that he wasn't gonna be there no more. And Akon was gonna be the last man standing. But that's all we got for this video, man. I appreciate y'all for all the love. Y'all let me know how y'all feel, how y'all perceive this situation, man. Appreciate y'all for all the love, man. Appreciate y'all for all the support, and I'm out.